This is James Lupton. I'm delighted to be joined today with Kevin McBride. Kevin, nearly 20 years ago, you fought and retired Mike Tyson. Today, news has dropped that Mike Tyson is fighting Jake Paul. I had to get you on for your reaction. First of all, what do you make of the fight?
Yeah, any fight's a good fight, Anybody in the ring is, anything can happen. It's exciting, But when Mike Tyson's fighting, everybody's listening and wanting to see Mike Tyson fight because he's a legend. And Jake Paul, he's making a name for himself on that social media, so he's created, a lot of noise out there too. So it will be exciting to see the fight.
What do you make of the age gap between the two? We know obviously Mike's a fighter; he's not going to turn down a challenge, but there is quite a significant gap between the two. Obviously, Mike's now 57 years old. Is that going to be essentially a deciding factor?
Mike Tyson keeps himself in pretty good shape. He looks like he's in good shape, and you know, the last thing that leaves you, no matter what age you are, is your power. And he has unbelievable power, Mike Tyson, and he is a former professional fighter. And when Michael Moore fought George Foreman, no, nobody thought George Foreman was gonna do the business, and he did. Because the power never left him, and he caught him on the chin. And my prediction is when Mike Tyson hits Jake Paul in the chin, it's lights out. And I don't know much about Jake Paul. He's fighting like I don't know who he fought, but hats off to him. Anybody that goes in the ring with Mike Tyson, you got to take your hat off. And I experienced that myself. He was one of the most feared men in the world. And I actually couldn't believe I got an opportunity to fight him, and I did, and did what I had to do, to win.
That's
That's my wee, that's my wee claim to fame in America. You know, I say it everybody, I kicked Mike Tyson's ass, and they said, "No, you didn't." I said, "Yeah, I did." he is like I idolized him growing up. He hit so hard. I still feel the punch today. That's like whatever 18, 19 years later, and I remember him hitting me a punch in the sixth round, and I thought it was leprechauns playing drums in my head. Ironically, it's going to be some Paddy's weekend in a couple of weeks, but no, seriously, he hit me so hard. I grabbed a hold of him and I said, "Is that all you got? You're in trouble." And that's when he started losing it, and he tried to bite my nipple off. People don't realize the most excruciating pain I ever had in the ring was when he was trying to bite my nipple off, and he headbutted me, and then he was trying to break my arm, and then he gave up because I, you know I believe I was the last guy to meet him and beat him in the ring as a professional, and nobody can deny it. They raised my hand at the end. So it's beautiful, beautiful to be in with a legend, and I got to meet Muhammad Ali after the fight because his daughter fought in the undercard, and what a night, and I shook Muhammad Ali's hand. I says, "This is the greatest night of my life. I'm after meeting the legend, beating the legend. I meet the greatest all the time." And Muhammad Ali threw a few punches on me. He says, "I'm the greatest, you're the latest." Crazy. But boxing's a beautiful sport, and you never want to give up. You're always fighting. You fight to the day you die, in your heart. I know let's be honest. Like, hopefully, nobody gets hurt. And it's excitement. It's kind of like what do you call it? People will want to see it because everybody's gonna have their say. Like say, "Oh, Tyson's all done." I still wouldn't like. I still fight him, all right, no problem. But like, I'd get in the ring and be a pleasure to get in the ring with him again and give him a chance. But the revenge he's lost, if that's what he ever wanted to do, but I wouldn't let him win, So I'd win because I believe I could still beat him, And but the thing is, people gotta understand, like, it is a serious business. Boxing, is one punch, change anybody's chapter, change mine, and it is a you don't know what happens in the ring, what can happen, what can go wrong, but like I think Tyson is too powerful for Jake Paul, and first just Jake Paul for standing up and getting in and fighting him, and I don't know if it's going to be an exhibition or a real fight, like you said, but My money's on Tyson.
A lot of people before they fought Tyson were beaten before they got in the ring. They were so fearful and scared of Mike Tyson. What was that moment like when you stood across the ring from Mike Tyson, looked into his eyes? What was that like, and what is Jake Paul going to feel in that moment?
Yeah, like I remember like the build up, the fight and all. It was brilliant, It was, because I didn't make a lot of money fighting Tyson, but I'd have fought Mike Tyson for nothing. Just the fact to get in the ring with the most feared man in the world and just to get the buzz, because money can't buy that. That's an experience that nobody can ever take away from me. They may take away your pride, they may take away everything, but they can never take away, that feeling, that oh, it's euphoria, it's beautiful. But honestly, I remember a reporter asking me after the fight when I fought Tyson. He asked me, "What was going through your head before the bell went?" And I says, "Honestly, what to get in? What the hell did I get myself into? This guy, the fear, like the look in his eyes, that, you know, believe me, but boxing's just beautiful sport. Once you're in the ring and once one punch goes, it doesn't matter who you're fighting, and if you believe in yourself, you do what you got to do. And there's a couple of good lads there from my hometown, McKenna brothers. They're doing really good. They're making names in the world now. So hopefully, I wish them all the best in the future. Aaron's fighting and a big fight coming up. So I'm delighted for him too.
He is sat out in Japan in the prize fighter tournament. Good friends
Yeah,
of the channel, the McKenna boys, good lads, and I
yeah.
echo that as well. We wish them both well. Um, Kevin, just finally, you've sort of already touched on it, but give us a prediction. You said you reckon a stoppage for Mike Tyson, early, late, mid rounds. What do you think?
I wouldn't say what round, but if Tyson's in shape, like he looks in good shape, and Jake Paul, you know, punches like one punch can change anybody's chapter. But I think still has that power and his unbelievable power. Like, if you still feel it after 18 or 19 years, the power, remember it, like it's unbelievable. And I think Tyson's too too strong for J Paul. I know J Paul's got the youth in that, but the experience, let's be honest, Mike Tyson's he's a legend, and I was just delighted to get that opportunity to fight him, and people might say whatever they want to say, but it was a dream for me to fight him, and I created a little bit of history. I have two beautiful kids now. My wee claim to fame is I beat Mike Tyson. The big claim is I got two beautiful kids, a lovely wife, and every day I wake up, I'm fighting, but I'm not afraid to fight anybody in the world. You know what I mean? I never was, never will be, and it's just because I have the passion for boxing. I have the heart, and I have no fear. And I proved it when I fought Tyson. But he knows bite, so I got to watch out. Tell Jake to watch out. But I'm sure, like, it's going to be exciting because it's already gone all over the media, like people think, is that really going to happen, and people are calling me, what do you think of that? And it just keeps bringing back up memories, the fight with Tyson in Washington, D.C. I fought him in front of 20,000 people or 15 or 20,000 people. And, you know, it's just unreal, a surreal like moment, for me in my career, and never became world champion. I sparred many as a world champion and Riddick Bowe. I fought Riddick Bowe, I sparred Riddick Bowe, and like I've been knocked out before, not enough, some guys knocked me out, but that's boxing. But I know in my heart, like Tyson's pure power is unreal, and you know, he'd be a threat till the day he dies, you know what I mean? Because he has that, ferocity, this, the power that he might be as quick, as he was 20 years ago. He might be all right, but all it takes is one punch, and he has the punch. And Jay Paul, hats off to him. This is, it's good for boxing. People might be dead against him because of the age, you know what I mean? But it just gives people life, a lot of up in life. You're never gone till you're gone. It's never over till it's over. That's what the Fat Bodie says, it's never over till it's over. Good luck to McKenna brothers there, and good luck in Japan, Aaron. Hope you take home the title and go on to be world champion. And your brother Stevie, God bless, and keep our country and happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody in Ireland, all over the world. I mean, all over the world.
Perfect. Kevin, thank you very much for your time. Thanks for joining us today. It's been a pleasure.
God bless and thank you.
Thank you.